right now, y'all are sitting on the steps of one of our most oldest buildings. This is Harkness Hall. Little quick fun fact, y'all know Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., right? Yes. Okay, so he did attend Morehouse College over there. So when he passed, his wife held his public wake here. So they laid his body on these steps, and then people from all over lined all the way down from Morehouse all the way up here to see his body. Actually, if you go and like search that up, you'll actually see the campus and the steps on here if y'all want to after this. But in this building, we have the office of the president, the office of the provost, and the president's cabinet. They typically are on the third floor of this building right here. His office is actually through these windows up here. This is one of the buildings that's more like appointment only, so you'll make an appointment with the secretary. Some of the reasons you'll come in here, we have our OITC office, so that's if you're having troubles like with your Outlook, because we use Outlook and Canvas, so your password's not working or something's going on. If you can't fix it yourself, you can come and make an appointment with them in their office. Or if you have like a work study check, you can pick up your check in here. Or if you get like a scholarship that's like sent through the mail, you pick it up here on this campus. At the top of the building, we have a bell. It rings every half hour, an hour. It typically rings like 2 minutes early. So if you're ever walking to class, you know, you need to get to class soon, you hear that bell, just know you got 2 minutes to get to class, wherever that time may be. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you have any questions about this building?
Yeah, we'll look home over.
Guess who this is? And don't be looking behind me. No, you looking. Can y'all guess who this is? All right, who has the name? You looking.
William Dubois.
You want me to say it? Okay, so this is W.E.B. Du Bois. Do y'all know what he does?
I knew
You
it.
knew it? Do y'all learn about him in school?
Yes.
Like actually?
Yeah.
Okay, because some students don't. Okay, do y'all know what he, a little bit like what he did?
He was didn't he however you say that word, the NAACP?
NAACP.
Yes, okay.
I'm first vice president of NAACP, so I knew that was.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all know anything else about him?
He wrote a lot of books.
He did. Actually, one of the books that he wrote was The Souls of Black Folks. He actually wrote that book here on campus. We have the typewriter that he was writing on it in one of our buildings, which I'll talk about later. But he founded some sociology things on our campus. Again, one of the founders of the NAACP and a civil rights activist. He was a professor here at Atlanta University for over 30 years. So before it was Clark Atlanta University, there was Atlanta University and Clark College. So Atlanta University was on this side and Clark College was on that side. So Atlanta University was founded first. So he was a professor here for over 30 years. He actually had an office over there in Trevor Arnett. So that's why his statue is strategically placed where his office was on the second floor, so the sun can kind of like beam off of his head. This statue was donated to us by his brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity in 2013. It's 1 out of 2. The second one is in Ghana, and it has this nice little Clark Atlanta flag that's on his statue. But because he does so much amazing work he did so much amazing work on our campus, we have like a little superstition here. So if you want good luck, you know, you want some money coming to you, if students have finals or midterms coming up, we just like rub the top of his head for good luck. If y'all want some good luck, you know, some money coming towards y'all, I mean, I would rub his head.
Oh, you know.
Oh, I got a really good update.
Oh, don't do that to him.
You have some more stuff. I think when we are sitting up there.
It is.
Yeah.
Did I get it?
Slap the forehead real quick.
What do you mean looks scary?
Did I get it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so and right now it is graduation season, so you will see like a lot of students taking their graduation photos over here or around campus, you know, because they're getting prepared. But if y'all look behind y'all right here in this church, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. actually preached his first sermon in that church right in there. It's not active right now for students. Sometimes they open it on like MLK Day or for other stuff, but it's typically not active during the school year. Yeah. But yeah, and if you look across, there's our, you know, cousins across the grass, Morehouse. We're very in close proximity of all the schools. Being that we're in close proximity, we have like clubs together. We'll have like different events. So we're always on each other's campus. I'll talk about it later, but we also share a library, which is on our campus. Well, not technically our campus, but on our side of campus. But we do a lot of things together within the AUC, which is that's what it's called. There's 6 schools that make up the AUC. There's Clark Atlanta University, Morehouse, Spelman, Morris Brown, which I won't really be able to see because it's kind of like up the hill. Morehouse School of Medicine, and then the ITC, which is a school where you go to become a preacher. This building behind me, this is our Dr. Thomas W. Cole Research Center, aka we call it T. Cole. In here, this is like our STEM building, so we have all of our science, chemistry, bio, computer science, engineering, mathematics, different stuff like that. After you take your prerequisites, they'll all be in this building. And we also have some prostate research cancer going on. We have 2 out of the 6 NASA computers in here. With that being said, can y'all guess how much this building is worth? And think like millions.
100 million.
Okay, so a little lower. You're like close. Go
20 million.
27 million.
go down.
17 million.
Go up. It's in the 20s.
21 million.
$22.8 million. This building is worth that. Like I said, we have like a lot of research and a lot of science and different things like that going on in this building. So if you're interested in like biochemistry, different things like that, your classes will start being in this building. Being that we have 2 out of 6 NASA computers, a scene from Hidden Figures was filmed actually over here on these steps. So the scene where, yes, she couldn't use the bathroom in the one building because, so she ran all the way from Morehouse and she ran up and she went into the bathroom in this building in these steps. So yes, Clark Atlanta's on the map. So if y'all go and watch that, y'all will see the scene here. But yeah, we also have something called Mimi's Pantry. So that offers free groceries for like upperclassmen because as a first year, you get unlimited meal swipes. So you can go to the cafe anytime you want. But as you matriculate, your swipes get a little lower. So they offer free groceries to students. For that, you can also go get some community service hours in there if you wanted. And yeah, any questions about this building? So directly connected to it, we have our Sage Coat Hall. This is where our Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences is. That is our largest school we have. They host 19 different majors. It's also where our foreign language department is. So at Clark, we offer Spanish and French, but if you didn't want to take it, you can cross-register at Morehouse or Spelman. I believe they offer Mandarin, ASL, and German. So if you want to take that, you could do it at the other institutions. And you're also allowed to take different electives at like Morehouse or Spelman, but you can't take like your major classes. So if you're a business major, you can't take your business classes at like Morehouse, but say you wanted to take like swimming or dance as an elective at Spelman or Morehouse, you could do that. It's all included in your tuition. All right, behind me here, this is our Trevor Arnett. In the back of this building, we have our Elizabeth T. Jenkins Honors Program. So that's where our honors students are. If you have a 3.7 or higher in high school, you'll automatically get an invite to join the program. But if you wanted to join while you're here, after your first semester, if you have a 3.4 or higher and maintain that, you're allowed to join the program. They typically just ask to have that GPA and then like an essay to apply to get in. It's a really nice program. They get first picks on housing, classes, scholarships, and those 3 things fill up quickly. So if you're interested in that, definitely apply because they also have printers back there, coffee, their own classrooms. They get cool merch. So it's a really nice program. But on the side here, we have our registrar's office. So that's dealing with any transfer credits that you're bringing in. If you need to get your transcript for something, you would go in the office and get that and different things like that. We typically take all credits. You just have to go and speak with the office and see whatever credits you're transferring in to make sure that they approve it. Typically, all the time they get approved. So yeah, on the side here, we have our undergraduate admission office, so that's dealing with prospect students such as yourself. So to get into Clark, you need a 3.0, and that's unweighted. We don't do like essays, it's essay optional, and test scores are optional too, but let's say you have like a lower GPA but higher test scores, it might help you to submit your higher test scores if your GPA is like lower. But our applications are on our website, cau.edu, and Common App and the Black Common App. Do y'all know what that is? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we typically prefer students to do it on our website because like on Common App or Black Common App, they might ask for like a teacher recommendation or essay. We don't ask for that. You just submit your unofficial transcript, and then once you graduate and you decide you want to come in, you'll submit your official transcripts, and yeah. And then on our second floor, we have our African American Museum. It's a really nice museum. It's pretty big. They typically change their theme each season, so I guess the theme they have now is uncommon nature. It's a really nice museum. if you come here and y'all want to check it out, it's really beautiful. Sometimes you might be required to go there in like your first seminar class, but it's honestly a really nice place to take pictures as well. Then on the third floor, we have our counseling and accessibilities office. So that's where if you need like therapy, anything, you know, you and your roommate going through it, your boo bae or whatever, you just need to talk to somebody. They offer counseling and therapy services. You'll just schedule it with the secretary up there, and typically they're pretty available because there's a lot of counselors up there. And then our accessibilities office, like if you need any accommodations, like more time on a test, you want to bring like a pet or anything that you need, you'll do that up there. This is our Rufus E. Clement Hall. This is our School of Education. So they are partnered with the Atlanta Public Schools, so you are required to have a certain amount of teaching hours before graduation. Yes, so you can teach at either the high schools, middle schools, or elementary. Typically, our students will choose like elementary because you know they're easier to work with. But choose whatever you want. There's also, we have mock style classrooms in there, so they can set it up to like a preschool style classroom. Isn't it? It's actually really nice. I went in there the other day. You can set it up to like a preschool style classroom or a high school, middle school, whatever you want. This happens to be our only eco-friendly building on campus. And yeah, so within the School of Education, since we're like very prominent within Atlanta, students have a 93.5, I believe. I need to check that because that was last semester. But they have a 93.5 chance of graduating with a job within Atlanta Public Schools. Wow. So exactly, it's a really nice program, honestly. One of our ambassadors, she's a education major. She typically now, since she's a senior, like she'll take during the day, all of her like TA hours during the day, she'll go out and then she'll have like night classes because a lot of the professors are like actual teachers and principals. So typically their classes will start like a little later, but it's honestly really nice. Yeah. Have any questions about that? Okay, right behind you, right here, this is our Colin Merriweather Academic Center. So your first year, you're required to take those prerequisite classes. So those are just like your core like math, science, biohistory. So all students have to take those classes. So your first like kind of 1 to 2 years, pretty much all your classes will be in this building. On the first floor, we have like our bigger lecture style classroom, so they can fit up to like 100 students. You'll never have 100 students in your class. Max, I think you can have 50 students, but even then, people drop out or change classes, so they get smaller. So I think the most I had in my class my freshman year was like 35 students, but you never know. It really just depends on the class. Typically the math classes and the bio classes are the bigger classes, but as you go up on each floor, the classrooms get a little bit more intimate. Right now I'm in a class with like 8 people, so you know, the professor knows when I'm not there, unfortunately. But in the back, we have something called Jasmine's. It's like our little coffee shop. So they offer like coffee, pastries, different things like that. That's one of the places where you can use your PawBucks at. So on your student ID, we call it our Paw card. We have PawBucks. Your first year, I think you get like 100. You can use it at Jasmine's, and then there's other restaurants I'll talk about. And then we have food trucks that are on this side of campus or like on the end. You can use your PawBucks there as well. So definitely budget them because that $100 goes quick. I spent mine like the first week. But yeah, we're going to keep moving. All right, so right now we're about to head down to our freshman quad. In our freshman quad, you're going to see our Divine Nine plots. So that is our sororities and fraternities. We just asked if you're not a respected member, please do not sit, stand, or touch on the plots. If you want to take a picture, please just stand in the grass from a distance so y'all don't get in trouble. I'm going to stop right here. I can just fill in right here. Okay, so this is called our freshman quad because we have our 3 girl traditional dorms here. Right here, this is Cypher. If you look behind you, there's Murner, and then you can't see Holmes because Murner is kind of blocking it. Like I mentioned, these are for our girls because the boys have a dorm that's across the street because we don't have that big of a male population, but it's getting up there, so they can all fit in that one building they have there. But traditional style dorms work, so you'll have your bed here, you only share a room with one other person. You'll get a desk and a closet, and then the bathrooms are communal, so you're only sharing a bathroom with the people on your floor. So typically there's like 6 other people that you're sharing a bathroom with, but because they're communal, they're cleaned daily, so you won't have to worry about cleaning it or bringing toilet paper. They'll bring stuff like that. You'll just have your shower essentials. In all the dorms, there's free laundry units. They're typically on the basement floor or the first floor of the building. And then there's vending machines in there, you know, you need a little late night snack. We have RAs that sit on desks, and typically they're just there to like help you if you have problems or anything, or they just guide you basically through your like first year being here. And then the RA will sit on desks from, I believe now it's from 9 to 12, and then a public safety officer will come sit on desk from 12 to 9, and they'll basically just keep switching out. So there's always someone on desk, always making sure y'all not doing nothing y'all not supposed to. So the buildings are swipe-in only, so you can only swipe into the dorm that you're registered for. So if you stay in Pfeiffer, you can't walk over and swipe into Murner. That doesn't work like that. And yeah, do y'all have any questions about the dorms or anything? Okay, and then if you look right here, is anybody interested in studying social work? By any chance? You are? Okay, so this is our Whitney M. Young Jr. School of Social Work, aka Thayer Hall. This is where I was mentioning that W.E. Du Bois' typewriter was in this building that people can go and look at if they wanted to. The School of Social Work is actually the oldest school that we have here, I believe, in the period. I need to search that up. But yeah, it's the oldest school that we have. They have a really nice program in there. They have something called acceleration program. So you can get your undergrad degree in 4 and then turn around and get your master's in 5. You can do that in 1 year. It would typically end up being just 5 years doing everything. That makes sense. I know I just said a lot. But yeah, a lot of students, they'll end up doing that. And it's a really nice program because you can be out of here quick like that. And they get like nice little blazers too. Like I'm kind of jealous. I want a blazer too. But they have nice social work blazers. And yeah. Okay, we're going to keep moving. I guess I'll talk about this building right here. We'll see the front of it when we walk by. But this is our Haven Warren. In Haven Warren, we have the Office of Financial Aid, Student Accounts, the Center of Academic Student Success. So your first year, unfortunately, you cannot make your schedule. The CAS office will. So if you need to change your class, add a drop of class, or switch around something because you might got a too early class that you just can't do, you'll go in the CAS office and they'll help you. Financial aid, that's with all the money that's coming into campus. So if y'all have scholarships and stuff like that, you'll go in the financial aid and talk to them about getting that money off. They also offer work study. So if you're interested in work study, you'll go to the financial aid office and they'll accommodate you to that. But also in here, we have our English department, which is on the basement floor. So all of your English professors, their offices will typically be in that building. We also have our Davidge Auditorium. So we'll have pageants and plays and speeches and debates and different stuff like that in that auditorium. Okay, so the other building that we just passed was our Wright Young Hall School of Business. Is anybody interested in studying business when they come to school? Oh, yeah. Yeah? Okay, period. So you are too? Okay, so our School of Business is actually the #2 School of Business that we have here within HBCUs. It's honestly really nice. They take students each semester to go to JCPenney so y'all can get discounted business clothes. Yes, I'm jealous. I need a little suit too, but whatever. We have our Career and Professional Development office in there, so they'll help you with resume building. If you need headshots, which you are going to need some headshots. What else? If you have an interview coming up, they'll practice with you. Make sure you got a good resume. Sorry. And different stuff like that. They also hold, what is it called? Career fairs each semester. They'll have their bigger career fair in the fall semester, and it's typically within the AUC, so all schools can go. Since it's so big, it's kind of off campus, but they'll have shuttles that will take us there. And then spring semester, we'll have our smaller one. We already had it. It was in February, and it's typically up in the what is that place? The student center, up in the multi-purpose room. So. B school, they're required to wear, on Wednesday, the well-dressed Wednesday, so you got to be in your suits and stuff. If you have a presentation, you are required to dress up. But that's just not for business school students, it's for everybody sometimes too. It depends on the professor. But, I just tell all students, just have you 1 or 2 pantsuits, some blouses and some slacks. You never know when you're going to need to be business ready, for real, because we're always having different opportunities and different people offering jobs here almost every day. So, yeah. But if you look at this building right here, this is McFeeters Dennis Hall. We use the abbreviation HAMPER, so that's history, humanities, African American studies, mathematics, economics, philosophy, and religion. So anything, if you're majoring in any of those, your classes after those first year will be in that building right there. They also have our small little bio and chemistry labs, because once you're a sophomore, you take if you're a bio major, you take your smaller labs in this building, and then as you matriculate as a junior and senior, you'll be in the T code, which I was mentioning, that has the bigger labs where they just blow stuff up apparently. So yeah. Oh, that's the bell I was mentioning too. Y'all can hear it now. We're gonna try to stay together to get through. Oh, we can actually get boyfriend reference to you. How do I know that?
How do you feel about your music?
I know, no. I was trying to, because I was going to go down there, but we're going to take her spot. It's hard to get down the promenade on this day. So right now, this is our promenade. Right now, what's going on is Market Thursday. It happens every Thursday. It's where vendors come out, so students can be vendors. We have local vendors, anything like that. So if y'all sell products or do anything like that, definitely look into becoming a vendor, because this is really where like everybody spend their money on Thursday for real. Like that's why I'm trying to avoid the promenade today, because I don't need to spend no more money. But if y'all want to, after the tour is over, definitely check out some of the vendors. They have some really nice stuff. They sell everything. They have like rugs and perfumes. I don't even know. They just be having random stuff, so y'all definitely need to check that out. But again, it happens every Thursday. Spelman has the same thing. Market on Friday. Morehouse has the same thing. It's called Hump on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If y'all not trying to spend no money, I would say stay in your dorm for real. But if y'all look right here at these trailers, y'all can kind of see them. But we have our study abroad trailers, so that's where we take students to go study abroad, typically during spring break or for a semester or during winter break. So we've taken students to like Thailand, Costa Rica, Ghana, Europe, Paris, really everywhere. So different majors and programs offer different countries. So if you're interested in that, you'll just make an appointment with the lady that's in there and she'll accommodate you. Again, this is free too, so you're getting sponsored to travel to these different countries. We also have our Sodexo trailer. That's where if you have like allergies, you're a vegetarian, or you just typically cannot eat what's in the caf, they'll accommodate you to your different food options. And then you can't really spoil, you can. In the back trailer right here, we have our alumni trailer. That's with our alumni relations. I'm pretty sure you can also get volunteer hours in there. And then if you want to talk to them about getting, some money, because our alumni love to give back, definitely go in there because they offer scholarships. So that's good. Down on the other end of the promenade, probably not gonna go down there because we don't have time to go down there. I got class. So down there is our library. I was mentioning how we're shared with all the 6 schools of the AUC. Do y'all remember the 6 schools? What is it? The 6 schools in the AUC? Do you remember? I mean, you're at one now. That's the okay.
Morehouse, Spelman,
Not in the AC. It's Morris Brown, and then it was Morehouse School of Medicine and ITC. So again, we're all in close proximity of each other. So that's why we share that. That's why we share that library. In the library, there's study rooms, study pods. We have a little cafeteria area in there. They have good food too. They offer Starbucks, smoothies, sandwiches. During midterms and finals, it's open 24 hours for the whole week. So that's why we call it Club Woody. So y'all can go in there and study, or y'all can go in there and play. I don't know, but it depends on how you're feeling for real. But we also have a shuttle. I don't know, y'all probably didn't see it, but it's like a little yellow shuttle. It'll run around the AUC. It runs every 15 minutes. It'll take you to Morehouse, Spelman, or Morris Brown. We also have an archive center in the library. So we have some letters that Tupac wrote to Jada. Tupac, the letters that he wrote to her while he was in jail. That is up there for view. We got Dr. Martin Luther King's report card in there. He made a C in public speaking, which is weird. Like, aren't you public speaking? But whatever. And we have different things like that. So if you want to check that out, it's definitely nice. Then we have our upperclassmen dorms down there. They're typically apartment style. So those are for our juniors and seniors. So they have kitchens in there. And typically they're co-ed, but that means your next door neighbor might be the opposite gender, not like your roommate. So, and they have their own like little parking decks over there. And then we have our girl traditional dorms and our male dorm, or our freshman male dorms, and then our girl suite dorms. So how those works is different from traditionals actually. So suite style is you'll share a room with one other person, but there's a wall dividing you guys. So you put a curtain up for privacy, but you're not like right in each other's space. And you share a bathroom with the people next door to you that are your suite mates. So it's typically 4 people sharing a bathroom, and because it's not communal, it's not clean daily, so you and your roommates will have to come up with some type of schedule to clean it, because if y'all don't clean it, it's gonna get dirty. So definitely do that. And then your first year, you are allowed to bring a car. You'll park in the parking deck that's over here, but it is $300 a semester. I know it seems like, don't let me lose y'all, because y'all gotta listen, like, just follow my drift. So, we in Atlanta, and you park on the street, that's park at your own risk. And I don't know if y'all heard about like the stereotypes here, but they break into cars. The ticket lady be out every day. The tickets are starting at $1,000. Yes, starting at. Take a lady out every day. People breaking into cars, people that got their tires took, windows busted. So it's like, would you rather pay that $300 a semester to know that you're going to be secure, or take your risk? I personally am not taking that risk. So I definitely paid that $300 a semester, but it's secure over there. You won't have to worry about getting $1,000 tickets. So win's a win. So this is going to be our last building I'm going to talk about here. This is our student center on the first floor. We have our bookstore on the side here if y'all want to go inside. In the back, we have a gym. It's called Panther Fit. We have our Panther smoothie here. So that's smoothies, acai bowls, sandwiches, little foods. If y'all want that, you should go in there because smoothies do be busting. We also have our SGA offices in there as well, and our student life and engagement. They cover all the campus activities. And then on the bottom, like going down the stairs, that's where our caf is. So we have like pizza station, burger bar, salad bar. Sometimes we have seafood boils, occasionally like 2 to 3 times a week. Yes, it's right. We had it last week, and I wasn't here, unfortunately. But we have the seafood down there. Right across from it, we have another restaurant called Wicked Wings. That's where you get your wings and your chicken sandwiches. That's one of the places you can use your Pawbucks at as well as Panther Smoothie. And then on the top floor is where our mailing service is here. So when you stay on campus, you don't send your packages to your dorm because, like, we can't track that. So if your package get took, it get took. You'll send it up to the mail room. It only takes like a couple hours to process, so you can get it that same day. Our multi-purpose room is up there as well. They do different things, like they turned it into a skating rink one time during, we was up there just having a ball. It was like a Cascade takeover. But they also turn it into like a coronation room when we have like our Mr. and Mrs. CAU getting inducted in. And then really just anything. And then we have our Parker office where you get your student ID. First one is free. When you lose it after that, it's $25. Those things, I lose mine a lot. I'm on like my 8th, so $25 racks. I know. I actually don't know where it's at now, but that's another topic for another day. I'm pretty sure that's everything that's in there. I mentioned our Panther Fit, and yeah. Do y'all have any last minute questions?
Do y'all do? You said earlier you guys do like the. Morehouse did it where they have like a Spellman buddy or something.
So we do offer that. It's called Olive Branch. They didn't do it this year. I don't know what was tea with that, but you do get like they call it cousin. You'll get like a Morehouse cousin and a Spellman cousin. But yeah, it's typically within August, like that. I want to say 2 or 3 days before school. But for some reason they didn't do it this year. I don't know. But yeah, we do that. Any other questions? Also, if anyone's interested in doing sports here, we have football, basketball, tennis. Girls volleyball, golf. I think our golf team's gone. We pretty much have every sport except for soccer and boys track because we have cross country. Pickleball? No, we don't have pickleball. But I heard somebody might start a club because it's getting very popular in Atlanta now. So yeah, we also have different clubs. We have flag football for the girls in the spring. Typically, I actually didn't hear nothing about it this spring. That's weird. But my roommate did it last year. I went to her games. It was nice. The football players are actually the coaches for the flag football, so they strict too. So. But yeah, do y'all have any last minute questions? Okay, well, there's bathrooms in there if y'all need to use the bathroom. There's a little place where you can get drinks if y'all want to. But if not, on behalf of our president, Dr. George T. Prince Jr., we welcome you and thank you for coming to Clark Atlanta University. And yeah, thank you.